G'day friends, my name is Joe Poke, and welcome back to Space Engine. I don't know why I'm doing another Space Engine video. I didn't think I would be doing much more of them, but I haven't uploaded a video in like a month, which is pretty much standard procedure here, it seems. Sorry about that. I don't know, I've just been busy, and every time I want to make a video, it's like halfway through an attempted recording, I'm like, I don't know, it's like the energy is just pulled from me when I'm recording a video for some reason. Sorry about that. But this one, I want to make another Space Engine video. This might be the last one, but yeah, I'm glad a lot of you liked that montage I made. It actually took a surprising amount of time to make that. I thought it would be pretty easy because everything looks pretty good in this game, but no, it actually took quite a bit of just hunting around for cool shots and stuff. But I do appreciate all the support I got from that one. Thank you guys, you're the best. So this is actually the first release candidate. They might have updated it because I got this like a couple months ago. They might have updated it since then, but this is the first release, beta release candidate. That's why the text is all blue and they changed a couple things. I have noticed though, to get those shots, something that made it a little bit more difficult in that montage was for some reason in this new update they changed the procedural algorithm, I guess, for the planets, because it seems like mountains are a lot harder to come by on like planets. And if you guys remember, you've seen my other Space Engine videos, any planet I land on had like mountains and it all looked pretty cool, but now it's actually kind of a little bit more difficult to find like those interesting looking mountain ranges and stuff. So maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. Maybe it's more realistic. I'm not sure why they did it, but they might not have done anything. It might just be me having bad luck finding mountains, but it seems like they made it a little bit more difficult. Let's go to this Titan. Let's see what this is. See what this has going on. Come on, go. Go! Faster! I am impatient. Okay. This is cool looking. Like, see how everything is, like, flat now? I'm not sure. Maybe I did something in my settings. I don't know. But it just seems like everything is a lot more flat now. Oh, here's some minor mountains. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've been wrong before. You guys do know that. Especially in Space Engine videos. I am quite often wrong about everything. This looks kind of like Europe. Never been to Europe, but I don't know. It looks Europe-y, doesn't it? I'm running out of ideas, alright? Bear with me. Also, something I didn't really check out in an actual video is these supermassive black holes, which, what happened? I don't know why, but I can't move it anymore. Did I hit something? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I was trying to move around to look at the black hole. This is the center of the Milky Way, by the way, I believe. But yeah, so it seems like every black hole actually now has these. This is what the accretion disk, by the way, is. I know I kind of didn't really make that clear in the last video, considering I don't even think the black hole I was looking at in that last Space Engine video was even had an accretion disk around it. It might have, I don't even remember. But all black holes, it seems like, have these now, which is, I don't know, I guess it's okay. I didn't know that was going to happen, because I kind of liked the idea of just a standalone black hole without any accretion around it, but still pretty cool. This is an interesting shape too. Like, you see like the edge of the black hole, and it kind of makes it look three-dimensional now with the accretion disk around it. I guess that's the point. But yeah, this is how black holes look now, and because it's the center of the Milky Way, it's really bright as well. I don't know why. There might be blue main sequence star. Okay, so I don't know what that means, because that's something else I clicked on. My God, well, that looks neat. Ooh. Let's just look at that for a bit. Alright, moving on. So, while we're just sitting here talking, if you guys are fans of mine, I do apologize for the lack of videos, as I said earlier, but also, in the midst of No Man's Sky is coming out on August 9th, and I will be playing that as the very night it comes out. If I have to stay up till 4 in the morning, so be it. But until then, I really don't know what else to do. Like, I'm trying to look at other games to play. I was gonna play this one game that came out today, actually, called oh my God, Necropolis. But I don't know. it just wasn't really working out in the recording, so I decided to bail on it. It is a cool game though, check it out if you want. And if you want to see a video on it, let me know in the comments. Recommend something in the comments like sci-fi-ish. I also tried playing Emyrion, which is like another, I don't know if it's procedural, but it's like a solar system or galaxy-sized game where you go around and it's all sandboxy and you can like craft things and build ships and stuff like that. I tried playing it. I couldn't really figure out what was going on in it most of the time. There's really no tutorial in it, but I don't know. Maybe it would make an interesting video. I haven't really tried. So please let me know in the comments what you want to see on the channel, because I really want to record videos. I just have trouble finding things to record, and I know that sounds like a first world YouTuber problem, but it's hard when you're starting out. It's a hard life, guys. You don't understand. It's kind of a bummer that once you like mess around with Space Engine enough, it kind of like, I don't want to say it all looks the same, but things kind of like blend together in your head. Like, I feel like I've seen this type of planet so many times, and I hope that doesn't happen with No Man's Sky, but I'm hoping that the extra factors in No Man's Sky will make it a little bit more interesting for gameplay, like the animals and stuff. If this had like procedural animals and trees and like plant life and all that, that'd be really cool. And I think that's what they're trying to do if they get enough money. So go donate. I'll leave a link in the description. I never heard of this galaxy. Draco Dwarf. I like the name. Sounds like Harry Potter-ish. Oh, that's right. I don't like coming into these galaxies in videos, because if you've noticed, YouTube's compression like absolutely destroys the video when you go into like those little types of galaxies. Like seriously, look. See, for me in the game, it looks perfectly fine. Like I can see all these little stars as I'm moving across. But like for some reason in YouTube's algorithm, whatever they use to compress the video, it just looks like a bunch of fuzziness, and it's really not interesting to look at all. So we're gonna get out of there and go somewhere else. Let's just go explore some foreign galaxies. That's the other thing I've noticed. It seems like they have a couple. Ooh, that's an interesting looking one. Right when I was about to say, it seems like they only have a couple different galaxy like art formations. I see this one. This one looks pretty cool actually. From afar, it looked like a little galaxy with a ring around it, but it seems it's a little bit more together than that. I like the color, though. This is one of my favorite things to look at. I think I got like one shot like this in the montage, but like I love like when you're going through the galaxy, you're going like crazy fast. Yeah, 660. What does it say? Yeah, 696 light years per second. Like, when you're just going, like, through a galaxy. Because they are flat. I mean, but, like, we don't think of them as flat when we just look up at the stars. Because it looks like it's all around us. But it's just a big old flat pancake of a galaxy. It's interesting. Puts things into perspective. As a lot of things in Space Engine do. I feel like I'm just rambling. I don't know if anything I'm saying makes any copious sense, but I don't really care. I just want to get this video out because I feel bad I haven't made a video in a long time. There's another thing I haven't looked at a lot in Space Engine is like the stars, because they have a lot of interesting, like, you know, words. Like the heat waves or whatever, like the radiation around it. I don't know. You know what I mean. That. They have that. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's a very pretty. I like looking at this kind of stuff. I like that orangey color, like that orangish brown. This is an orange hypergiant after all. Let's look at the orbits. I forgot how to pull up orbits again. I think it's that one. There's not much going on in the system. What's this little guy? Whoa. Let me slow this down a sec. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's like a little bit of a binary system. Well, I guess someone said in the comments that like kind of everything is a binary system. Like Earth and the moon are technically in a binary system because the moon is kind of moving Earth, I think, a little bit. But it's still pretty neat to look at. What's this little guy? A hot desert. Let's see. Let's land on it. I know I could have done that smoother, but... Ooh. Cool. See what I mean? Like, all the planets like this are all flat now, with like a texture. Like, I feel like I would have seen mountains on this if I had... Ooh. Whoa. That looks cool. Wonder if that's the atmosphere that's doing that. I think so. It's got like a red atmosphere. That's neat. Ooh, whoa, holy purple. I didn't see that coming. Oh, it looks purple from the outside. I didn't even realize that. Cool. Neat. It also does look like it is it tidally locked? I can't tell from this angle. Can I? Yeah. Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, maybe it is. That might be a little hurricane. I think it is tidally locked. You can see like that's the same face facing you the whole time. I think I learned that from a YouTube comment as well. You guys are the best. Ooh. There's something about this that looks really mesmerizing. Especially the music. You guys can't hear it, unfortunately, because the gosh darn copyright laws, but it's like going wow, and it's like making a really high-pitched noise. It's kind of trippy. I like it. Where to next? I know I could be using the planet browser to be finding specific things, but I feel like this is a lot more interesting and fun to do. It was weird. I feel like actually like clicking on different places and just leaping to them is a lot more interesting and I don't know what the word is, but it seems a lot more immersive, I guess, to just carve your own path rather than clicking on like a computer thing. Ooh, let me slow down the time a little bit, considering we are going 300 times the normal time. I also find these types of planets very interesting. I mean, everything in Space Engine is interesting, what am I saying? But like these ones seem to like have, I can't tell most of the time if that's the atmosphere or just the texture of the planet itself. I think that's the atmosphere. I wonder what makes it like that. Oh yeah, that's something else that they have in this new release candidate. They have like the atmospheric composition. This one is like, if you can see over here, water, carbon dioxide, and I haven't taken chemistry in a while, so I think that's like, is it sulfate? I don't remember. Oh man, I'm bad. Well, that also puts things into perspective too. Look at this orbit. It looks like it's gonna like slingshot over there, but and yeah, it's just a round orbit. That's weird looking. I like that. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this rambly mess of a Space Engine video. Well, that galaxy looks cool over there. Real quick, I just want to see this real quick. Ooh, neat. I just like it from this. Oh, that's the one it looks like the one I clicked on earlier, but I just like that disc UFO look. Alright, so guys, so I hope you enjoyed this rambly Space Engine video. I know it is rambly, and I apologize for that. I just had a lot of stuff I wanted to say for some reason. But yeah, comment if you want to see anything specific, like if you know any sci-fi type of stuff that you want to see, or if you have any tips for Emyrion, because that game does look cool. It's like a lower budget No Man's Sky, if you know what I mean. But other than that, I think that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye! And this video was terrible. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible.